We're delighted to be here at the launch of the Equality and Rights Alliance election campaign for 2011, and we want to see proper and full human rights and equality legislation, because we believe then poverty would be given the priority it deserves by our political leaders. And things like what happened in Budget 2011 wouldn't occur. Instead, a lone mother already struggling to survive with her child on an annual income of about €13,500 in 2010 now finds herself at a loss of €536 in 2011, while as self-employed people earning over €200,000 a year will actually make less of a contribution towards their taxes this year. Yet we hear the mantra almost daily, everyone has to pay something, but some are clearly paying more than others. As we all know, our domestic banks have needed a bailout, yet there's one segment of our financial services which is thriving during this recession, and that's money lending. In 2010, an estimated €113 million was out on loan to poor households and families from legal money lenders. This was up from €90 million in 2008. Annual interest rates of between 23% and 188% are completely allowed, even though on the other side in the public discourse, if mortgage rates go up even by 0.5%, there's outrage, yet we never hear about this completely legal rates of interest. The largest legal money lender here in the Republic of Ireland saw its customer base grow from 88,000 in 2010 to 88,000 in 2010 from 75,000 the previous year. And because of budget cuts to the poorest families, which are now taking effect in January, it's absolutely inevitable that this will grow even higher by the end of this year. So, what do we need? Well, we need to end the rhetoric about protecting the vulnerable. We need to turn that into reality. And we believe in Open and in the Equality Rights Alliance that this won't happen without legally binding equality and human rights requirements which force our government, whoever makes up our next government, to take action. In the run-up to the general election, our political parties, our independent candidates can make a commitment to include the socio-economic ground in our legislation, and this would be an important start. It would mean, for example, that income inequality could be addressed through effective poverty proofing, instead of the annual box-ticking exercise which results in unequal outcomes like we have seen in Budget 2011 and indeed in previous ones. It would send a powerful message from our next government that Ireland is a decent society, which is proud to protect its most vulnerable members. It could help to end the cycle of debt and deprivation for the poorest of the poor, and we believe that this is not a lot to ask.